Assalamu alaikum my friends, welcome to my channel. Dr. Muhammad Naveed Sultan is here. Here I am going to tell you about my journey to pass the DHA. MOH DHA stands for Dubai Health Authority and MOH stands for Ministry of Health UAE. Actually, I was searching about how to pass, how to manage to pass these two exams. In start, I googled, I search on YouTube for sources that were describing about how to prepare DHA or how to prepare MOH. I downloaded almost all the contents which were available, which were described, which were recommended online by YouTubers, by Google. I searched out all the material. I was very upset. I was very confused which to do, what to do, how to do, when to do. And the other thing was that I was busy in my job. I needed some special free time to prepare with the full focus. At last, I got somehow Pleb 1 keys. When I started to read Pleb 1 keys, I came to know that Pleb 1 keys are written right according to the management, diagnosis, and investigation of all the common diseases which a GP can see in the clinic. So I started to study the Pleb 1 keys. Day by day, chapter by chapter, I came to know that Pleb 1 keys are the major source which I should adopt to pass the DHA and MOH, because I have seen the past papers of DHA and MOH. So I realized that Pleb 1 keys efficiently covers all the topics, all the past papers, question banks, theory points that could become in the DHA or MOH exam. So I started to prepare. My paper was very close. I go to a separate place away from my family and started to study the 11 keys thoroughly. So when DHA exam paper appeared in my front, I was astonished that DHA paper was very covered by the Pleb 1 keys. So I attempted the paper and came out of the examination. After almost 10 days, there was another paper, MOH-UAE, that was so called very tough. It was told by my friend that MOH is a little bit difficult than DHA, so I was much more worried about MOH. But only thing that I was in my mind that I have to prepare only from Pleb 1 keys, nothing else, no matter what does occur, but I have to prepare. I will prepare from the Pleb 1 keys. So at the end, when MOH paper come in my front, I saw that almost all of the paper, more than I think 80 to 90% paper was from the Pleb 1 keys. So I attempted the paper and I was very joyful that my paper was very good attempted. The purpose of my this whole video is to tell all those my friends which want to appear in the DHA, MOH, hard or other Gulf country exam. My recommendation is only for Pleb 1 keys. I also do not recommend that you do past papers, search for glory files, Pearson view, DHA 1000 questions, Ummul Qura. Some other YouTubers ask for word MCQ pool. Some say that we should appear in 2 or 3 mock tests, or also there are some subscriptions in Pakistan available to prepare for these papers. I have studied little bit somewhat. At the end, my only recommendation after passing the exam is that everybody should do only Pleb 1 keys to pass the all of the Gulf country exam. This is my recommendation. This is my honest observation, honest advice. Everybody has the right to satisfy himself by reading multiple sources which are described by other doctors, but my recommendation after passing the exam is that please do one thing: do it thoroughly, do it satisfactorily. Inshallah, you will pass. These exams are not much difficult like PLAB 1 or MRCP Part 1 or FCPS Part 1. These are little bit more uh, clinical exams regarding management of the diseases, diagnosing the diseases, first step of disease, the next step of disease, the main step of the main step of management. So PLAB 1 keys is more than enough to prepare for the all of the Gulf countries exam, Arab countries exam like Saudi, Kuwait, Bahrain, UAE, etc. You are all welcomed to answer me, to question me, to counter me. If I am wrong, you can ask me for further queries. I have passed, I have got registration by the help of Allah Almighty. So I was considering it necessary to tell my friends that how I passed, how I managed to pass the exams, so that my friends which would be feeling difficulty in preparing these exams, so they should be satisfied, and they should make it prepared quite peacefully, quite perfectly. Allah Hafiz, Khuda Hafiz. And one more thing which I want to tell you people, that the maximum duration of preparation is 2 months and minimum is 1 month. PLAB 1 keys are written in the way that when you read one chapter from PLAB 1 keys, it is automatically read almost 2 to 3 times, because it is written in a repetitively manner. When you read one time a chapter, it automatically becomes 2 to 3 times a chapter. It efficiently includes theory, MCQs, scenario, past papers, everything. One more thing, my friends, which I want to ask, which I want to tell you, that all the past papers of these Arabian country exams are mostly poorly collected by the collectors. Their recalls are poor, their sentences are incomplete, their answers are confusing. So when we start to read a specific past paper bank, we we don't make a sense that how to retain it, because the question and the answer are irrelevant to each other. This is a major backdraw